So good morning, good day, I guess good existence, everybody and friends. So today we're just kind of get some more work done. I've been setting stuff up for my online classes and kind of got the week all solidified and just waiting to get stuff turned in to get graded. So now I'm going to be catching up on my backlog of grading from third quarter so that way it can get all finalized. I always hate that looming ahead, but when there's a big change, you got to kind of strike forward to make sure there's still stuff going and you keep that forward momentum. I've got my coffee today. My mug today says coffee then adulting, which I think is appropriate, although I am doing some adulting while still consuming the coffee because this is a large mug. So hopefully your guys' day has been going well. Students, hopefully the first couple days of online learning have been going well. It's a huge adjustment for us all, but just remember, learning and with education is literally a life skill, that gaining a passion and a love for just learning more about the world around you is such a useful tool and skill that will just provide will be beneficial for your entire life. So I encourage you guys to, try to nurture that and help it grow. Although, yes, I am a teacher. I obviously love learning, but it's not just for people in education. As many of your parents would probably agree, learning about new things is always great and exciting. So today I have to realize yesterday after working a long, hard day, I haven't let Nugget out of his enclosure yet. So I thought I would bring him out and let you guys kind of see him a little bit more and interact. So here's Nugget. I've got him on my lovely dining room table. Yes, that's a lot of ketchup. I've kind of been hoarding. I don't know why whenever we've gone places, I'm like, oh, we'll keep the ketchup. It might come in handy during this stay-at-home order. So with leopard geckos, that is what Nugget is. They are native to Southeastern Asia. So you're going to find them in like Pakistan, northern India. And Nugget is full grown. He was luckily kindly donated from the Galgans. So and joined our classroom and has been a very welcome addition. They are very friendly. He hasn't bitten anyone. He's licked some people, as you can see, kind of with all reptiles and everything. When they're licking, they're smelling. Yes, they have the nostrils there, but they also, when they are licking out, they're basically forcing and putting more air into their cavity, the nostril cavity, to kind of smell and just get a better sense of the world around them. Leopard geckos are pretty unique. Unlike other geckos who have kind of more padded feet that can then like cling to glass and those surfaces, those types of geckos are using what are known as van der Waal forces, which are weak nuclear forces between atoms to help them basically cling to surfaces, which is really, really cool because they have basically almost fine fibers in their pads. Leopard geckos have claws and they're going to be digging, so obviously he can't climb up onto a window or mirror or smooth surface, and he's trying to make a break for it. So we'll put him back over here. Now with it, like many lizards, with the leopard geckos, they are capable of basically regenerating their tail. So when they think, and this is something too, if you do get a leopard gecko in care, is to make sure that whenever you're getting ready to handle or approach or hold on to them, you don't approach them from behind, because if they feel like you're pulling on their tail, they might think you're a large predator. And it's more beneficial for them to lose their tail than to lose their life. So they're basically going to allow it and loosen the holds. It's kind of a defense mechanism where they'll literally detach their tail. And some people are like, oh, that's so cool, it'll regrow. Yes, it'll regrow. It'll take several weeks to a month, depending on how big it is and the conditions and the health of the lizard. But it's not something that is easy. It takes a lot of energy. It's not healthy for them to be constantly losing their tail. And it's something that, that would be very painful, but it is really cool, the fact that they're able to completely regenerate and grow that. What happens is, and what scientists study for that regeneration, as well as other animals that are capable of regeneration, and trying to see how can we apply this to humans, is basically in that area, they have a whole bunch of high concentration of stem cells that will get activated and just keep producing more stem cells that will then mature and grow into the proper cells and tissues needed to be the tail. In humans, we really only have one organ capable of regeneration, which is our liver, which is still really cool. The liver is your largest organ inside of your body. And with your liver, it can like regenerate and regrow, which is very, very helpful and useful. So people who have damage to their liver or problems and get surgery, as long as they take away the pretty much up to a fourth of the liver left, can almost fourth to a third. I can't remember the exact percentage. If you have that much healthy liver remaining and remove the diseased and damaged ones, it can basically and they're healthy and conditions are right, they can regenerate and grow a full liver. That's why also if somebody is going through complete total liver failure in your family and you find out that you are healthy and that you're a match for them, you can donate part of your liver. So they'll remove part of your healthy liver and give it to that family or friend, and that your family or friend will completely grow a whole new liver. And if we could basically harness that capability with other organs and with our 3D printing technology, it could be very, very useful and helpful in basically saving lives. Because right now with most other organ donation, the sad fact of the matter is if somebody needs a heart transplant, they got that heart from somebody who died, which is a beautiful thing that they offered and did the organ donation, but is still sad. So if we could save people and be able to give them the transplant of necessary organs without the loss of a life, that would be truly amazing. I just love, as you can see from his pattern on his skin and scales, that you can see why he's called the leopard gecko. You can kind of see that very similar pattern on there. So he's very fun, although I don't know why he's done it in the classroom before, so that's why I'm watching him. Even though he can clearly see down there, there have been times he has jumped, and there you can kind of see Roz in the background. He's not quite sure what to make of Nugget. So for now, I'll put him back in the enclosure, and I'll take him out later for him to get some walk-in time. You guys may ask, okay, what do leopard geckos eat? And right now they eat insects. They are insectivores. And I do have some live crickets that I picked up and are kind of keeping and feeding him. But in this stay-at-home order, to kind of keep it a little easier, as he runs out of the fresh one, which is what he prefers, he's not going to starve, I did find some lovely freeze-dried crickets, yum yum, for him, as well as some freeze-dried mealworms, which, oh look, they got a leopard gecko on the package, to hopefully help him chow down and feed him, although he might be a little resistant, kind of picky, wanting it fresh. But that is what they eat. Well, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I know I've got some more grading and some more setup to just keep the ball rolling with online classes. And just guys, stay sane. Also, it's going to be gorgeous, at least in the Kansas area, today and tomorrow and Friday. So go out there, enjoy that sunshine. Just because we have a stay-at-home order doesn't mean that you have to be physically inside all the time, especially us in the Midwest. We've got lots of room to safely social distance. So go outside. I'm hopefully planning to get some yard work done and start some, gardening and prep work to get some flowers going, and maybe I'll share some of that with you guys in the future. So you guys have a great day, and God bless.